For those of you who don't know, Instagram is a fantastic visual entertainment tool. It's similar to Facebook. It's actually owned by them in that you can share your photos and your videos. Um, but other than Facebook, where you can post just text as well, Instagram isn't really a platform for that. It's more photos, videos, and you can comment and write captions. You can interact with other people as we'll talk about later in the presentation. But so basically the main difference to take away between Instagram and Facebook is that other than just posting texts, that's more for Facebook. Instagram is all pictures, all videos. You can follow anyone in the world. Maybe if you're Facebook, you want to keep just to your actual friends, unless you want to have 1,000 friends that aren't your real friends. They're like that, and that's okay. But Instagram, you can really expand who you connect with by following people from all around the world. And they don't need to see your private information. It's just what you choose to post on your Instagram. So there's two main ways to use Instagram, through the website or by downloading an app, which is available on your phone, on your desktop, your laptop, anything that you have. So to start off with Instagram, you're going to want to make an account, and you can go online or download the app first, and it'll ask you here at the bottom of the first page it's going to take you to, if you don't have an account, to sign up. And the steps are pretty simple, like signing up with anything, with Facebook, with whatever kind of account. You put in a number, a username, or an email, and then a password, and you'll get signed up that way. Apparently, you can also log in with Facebook, and it will connect your page that way, so that things that you post on Instagram can also be shared on Facebook. You can also select what is posted on your Facebook page from your Instagram as well. So this is kind of what a typical Instagram screen would look like. It's right side of slide. You can see all of the people that you follow at the top if they have any stories or any events that are popping up. But so basically, at the bottom left of your screen, you're going to have what's your home page. So exactly what we're seeing on that screen over there. And then we also have a search bar where you can search up different the names of people, just like you would on Facebook, or whatever topics you're interested in. You'll have a lot of things popping up that way. So when someone posts something, you'll see some icons at the bottom of the post. Here we have a heart, a little commenting, like a text box, a little airplane, and then to the right, a little bookmark. To like it, that's what the heart is that you're seeing there. To comment on it, which would be the speak bubble. And then the little airplane is different ways of sharing this post with someone. So you can copy it, you can share it to someone's Facebook, you can do all sorts of things so that people you know can also see this exact post. I just wanted to explain the saved feature as well. So the last thing that you can do, so you can like, you can comment, you can share, and you can also save a post. So those are the 4 things you can do. And by saving a post, that's one way that you can kind of add it privately. You can privately save it to your account. So for example, I follow a lot of fitness people, and if I see them posting an exercise that I really like, and I know I'm gonna wanna do again later, or any picture that I wanna see again later, I'm just gonna hit that little bookmark, which is at the bottom right of the screen. And once you do that, that's called saving it. So you save it privately to your page. And I'll show you later what that looks like actually as you're doing it in person. So as we were talking about before, if you like or comment someone's picture, that will appear visible to everyone. That, as we can see on the bottom of this exact post on the right of our screen, we can see how many people have liked it, and we can further down, if you were to actually be on a real screen, this is just a screenshot, you would be able to scroll through everyone's comments and read them that way. So yeah, that is public information, but the three dots are kind of giving you more options on what to do with the picture. In this case, if you think that the picture or the content is inappropriate, you can report it to Instagram. And I'm not exactly sure on what happens with that, but they obviously review the post, and if it is inappropriate, then they would take it down. You can do more things like copying it, sharing it, and something that's cool, which is called turn on post notifications. So that will give you a notification for whenever this person posts something else. So like I was saying before with my fitness pages, I might have someone that posts a lot of really good rehabilitative exercises that I'm interested in hearing about every time that they're being posted. So I would hit turn on post notifications. And just like I'm going to get a text message or anything that appears as a notification on my phone, I would also get a message from Instagram saying, so-and-so just a new post, and I can click it and then go into Instagram and see it again. So it's a way of staying more up to date with what someone you're interested in is posting. So now that we've got kind of the basics down of what a typical Instagram screen looks like, now we're going to get into telling you how to actually make a post. So in order to make a post, you're going to have, if you're on your phone, you're going to have a bar at the very bottom of your phone screen. You can actually see it on the left side of our slide. It's a plus sign in a box, and that just means you want to add something. So you would hit that, and then it would take you in whatever gallery you have on what device you're using. So it would probably take you to your camera roll when you're in your iPhone, and then you would be able to just select a picture that you want to post. And there's a lot of different ways to post. So we'll go to the next slide, and we'll show you how to do that. So you can, apart from posting pictures, you can post a single picture. You can post multiple pictures. You can post a collage. Or you could make what's called a boomerang, which is like a video that it starts and then it goes to the end and then it loops back again. So like if you're dropping something, you would see that object fall and then go back up in your hand. So it's kind of like rewinding the video. It's kind of silly, but it's pretty cool. It'll give you a good laugh sometimes when you see some of these. They're pretty funny. So yeah, you can make a video, you can make a boomerang, which is that looping video that I was talking about, a collage, and the multiple photos. And so the boomerang looks like an infinity symbol. The collage looks like a couple of boxes put into one, and the multiple photos is one box, another box behind it, and another box behind it. So you can also create a post on the spot by starting your camera when you're in the Instagram app and taking a picture through Instagram, or taking a video through Instagram. So that's different than what I was saying before, which was we're actually going into our library and we're looking into what we already have on our phone. If you wanted to post a a picture or a video that you see right now, you would hit video or photo, and then go that way. It makes it easier for uploading because you're already there, you just need to press a button. But I know a lot of us, we like to take a couple pictures before we find a good one. So I personally usually just take it on my phone, and then I'll take the long way. I'll upload it through my library. And there's different filters you can add to your pictures. Sometimes it'll just adjust the contrast on the photo or add some grayscale, make it black and white. It might change the color of the picture. So these are all filters you might have seen before on different platforms, but Instagram, since it's a very visual entertainment application, they offer some pretty cool filters that you can change your pictures to. But natural is always nice. It's okay too. And so, like we were saying before, you can write a caption for your picture so you can give some more background. You don't have to say anything, but this is just like you might want to give someone a bit of background as to where you were, what was going on. You can write a few words, and you can also tag people just like you do through Facebook. You can add a location that you were at. For example, that picture showed someone in a canoe. You might want to tell people what lake you visited if it was really cool.
So your stories, which will be shown up here with the little circles and the profile picture of the people that you follow, will be towards the top of your screen. And they're just temporary posts that you can put up there instead of posting directly to Instagram. You can just post it on your story and have it temporarily be up there. So everybody who follows you can see it, and they can also reply to it. And they're like a status sort of thing. I'm not too familiar with Facebook, but I'm pretty sure they do something similar to that. And then when you click on these circles, you can just view other people's stories, what they're saying, what they're doing, stuff like that. So interacting with these stories. So this is what it'll look like when you click into the little circle at the top of your screen there. So it's just a little quick snapshot. So when you open the story, it'll play through. So at the very top here, you can see they're very faint, the little white lines that are certain durations of time. So depending on how long the little clip is on the story, that's how long it'll last. And you can just click in the top right of your screen just to skip by it if you just don't want to see the rest of it. So you can just like tap all the way through it. But if you miss something or something looked interesting, you can tap the left of your screen to go back and see it. And then you can respond to the story. So if you think it's interesting or you have a question about something, so like the page here, it's an article, or like just talking about a post that they had put up, you can swipe up or click in the little send message tab here, and just type out whatever you want to say. And then it'll go into a direct message. So that's how you can get more in touch with people that you follow or just want to talk. And then when you're done with the story, if you don't watch it all the way through, you can just click the X to get out of it. And now your own story. So to create your own story, you can click the camera at the top of your screen. And then you just take a photo with this white button here of whatever you want to. And if you want to take a video, you just hold it down. And no matter how long, you can just keep recording, and each recording will post like separately. It'll all flow together, but when you're recording it, it'll be sort of chopped up. And yeah, so if you want to have the video facing you or post a selfie or something like that, you can just flip the camera around with the arrows down here. And then there are also filters that you can put on yourself that are like kind of like the virtual backgrounds in Zoom, sort of thing. They're fun to play around with. And you can select a photo or video from your phone to post onto your story. So if you had already taken it on your phone camera, you can click into this box on the left bottom left here and put it up on your story as well.
So as we were just briefly mentioning earlier, you can directly message someone, which is a private way of speaking just to one person on this. Can you speak to more people? Can you directly message more than one person?
Yes, you can create groups to chat with.
Yeah, so it's just like Facebook in that respect. So that's if you want to privately communicate with someone, you just click the little airplane and you can, it should be beside their name and you directly message them that way. Like we said earlier, the comments that you post to a picture, that's going to appear public to everyone. So there's a lot of different things that people post on Instagram. And like I said, it's kind of a global community of whatever visual entertainment people want to put on there. So you can search up a lot of different interests that you have or things that are you're curious about and want to see more. And you do that by using the search button, which is the magnifying glass that's going to appear at the very bottom of your phone screen. It's beside the home button, which is the little house, and the adding picture. You can see it right now on our screen at the presentation slide. So you can search up people. You can search up different hashtag topics, and you'll get a lot of different information that maybe you weren't getting just by looking at who you're only following. So like I said, in the search bar, you can look up people, hashtags, or actually, yeah, you can look up places as well. So say I want to visit Australia one day. That would be pretty cool. I want to see more about what's going on there. Then I would type it into the magnifying glass space, the search field, and I would hit places, and it would show me all of the places that are associated with that. If I want to search up people, I would hit the accounts button, and then it would give me whoever is listed under that name. Or if I want to look up a hashtag, which like we were talking about before is like a broader topic, we would hit the tags button and then type in whatever we're interested in. So for an example of a hashtag might be wildlife photography or crocheting, something like that. And we'll get everyone who has posted a picture with a hashtag, those posts will appear that way in our search results. And so we covered up to now, we covered how to post something, how to post pictures, videos, and stories, which are the temporary posts that appear. And then they go away after 24 hours. But in order to link yourself with other people, to connect with other people that are on Instagram, you can follow them. You don't have to follow someone, just like on Facebook. You can be friends with someone or not be friends with someone. But to follow someone, you would go to that person's page, you would search them up, and then there's going to be a follow button that appears on your screen under the description of who they are. So you would just click that, and then you would be someone that's following them, and they can follow you back. And in this screen that we have on the right side, you can see everything about that person. You can see how many posts they've made, how many people are following them, and how many people they're following as well. And so there's this kind of like a grid button, it's a box with a bunch of little grids in it. So that will take you to their gallery, what they've posted, and then you'll see everything appear that way. So there's something that's called an activity page. That's what we were talking about before, when if someone likes your pictures, it would appear as a notification on your Instagram, and it would appear in it's a little heart that's at the bottom. It's like it's the main control panel for your Instagram. It's the little heart that you press, and you get all of the different notifications that way of people who liked your post, people who started following you, someone that commented on something. So to get there, again, you press the little heart symbol at the bottom of the screen. And so now we're going to talk about your profile. So your profile looks much like everyone else's profile. You have a picture, you have how many posts you've made, and whoever's following them, and then a description of that you've posted of, kind of any blurb that describes you and what you're going to post on your page. And so to edit all of that, you're going to have a button that says Edit Profile, and you can modify whatever appears on your page describing you there. And to get there, it's going to be, again, at the main control panel at the bottom of your phone on the very, very right side. So just like Facebook, Instagram has different privacy settings that you can set up. And to do that, you would just click the little settings button that you're going to have on your screen, and then you would go to privacy, account privacy, and that's how you can make your account private, so that if you set your account as private, no one can see what's on your page until you allow them to follow you. So if you don't want anyone at all that doesn't know you to see your settings, then you would go to account privacy and make your account private so that only people who follow you can see things. The way that a lot of people post is actually just leaving their public, because they don't really post too much private information. But if you're gonna post pictures of your family, you might want to consider maybe putting your settings to private.